Now on BBC One, the start of the four-part Doctor Who adventure, Destiny of the Daleks.
Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I've got my Ruins of Skaro set, which was delivered last week from Character Options. I was impressed by the way they packed it, but on closer inspection I can see that there is actually a ding in the corner there, in the plastic. I really like the box, but I don't even know if I'm going to bother keeping it, because I don't really have the room, because I don't think I'll ever put these figures away. But I don't know. It's such a nice box, and it's got some lovely information. I actually read it this time, the information about Destiny of the Daleks, because it was. I'm sure I read somewhere, and I got confirmation of this, that they used the same location as where they filmed Andor. So yeah, it's a really good set. £39.99. It's a lot of money, but I thought it'd be $34.99. But for what you get, I'm really happy with it. I'm really impressed. I've always wanted this bomber suicide Dalek, and the Movellans, they look great as well. Two different facial sculpts. The Dalek looks brilliant. The outfit looks brilliant. I've had a lot of people moaning about Character Options reusing different parts, but so what? If you can get this result from reusing old parts, good luck to you. The guns look amazing, and I'm really looking forward to getting this open. But yeah, I'm late to the party. I know no one's going to watch this because everyone's done their reviews by now. But I'm doing it for me. But yeah, I'm so behind. I've not even read my my latest edition of Doctor Who magazine, because Doctor Who starts this week, and I've got my 50 Years of Tom Baker, so that's going to be a good read. But I've not even opened these yet. So let's get this open. So I'll move these out of the way, because I wanted to compare it to the B&M previously released Dalek. So just cut the tape on here. Yeah, but it is really fancy. I mean, oh yeah, here's the ding. Like, it's hardly noticeable, to be honest. Just in the corner there. It's a shame, but apart from that, do you know what? I think I will keep the box, because it is such a nice box. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. These figures just look amazing. Now I've heard online that people are just buying the set for the Bomber Dalek, which is fair enough, because I know he goes for a lot of money on Evil Bay. But I bought it for the Movellans as well. I think the Movellans just look great, and it's so nice that they've used different face sculpts. And then there was also people moaning about, why are they both women? Couldn't they have done the guy as well? But that could come in another set. Maybe another set with. I mean, they've got to see how this does. But maybe another set when maybe, I don't know. I don't know when they're going to do it. But they could do another set with another Bomber Dalek, slightly different display of the bombs, and do a couple more Movellans, or maybe the Doctor in there. I don't know. But there's loads of potential. I know character AD said he was going to maybe hold back on classic Doctor Who with the new series starting. But yeah, I'm really impressed by this. So I'm going to get it out of the packet. How cool is that? So that's the backdrop that come with a box, which everyone moaned about and they wanted it, which is why this costs more money than it should do, is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best backdrops I think Character Options have made. So basic, but it's just so cool. And yeah, I'm definitely going to keep the box. But the figures, I mean, look at that. And that is why you pay $39.99. I think that's a fantastic figure. It is a lot of money, but I mean, look at it. It's just unbelievable. The head sculpt and the hair. Look at the detail on there. It's just amazing. The gun is slightly oversized for the figure, but it's so the figure can hold it. It looks, honestly, it looks fantastic. I'm so impressed by it. The arms were a little bit. I feel if I posed this figure in the way that I want to pose it, the arms would break off. I might be wrong, but I'm not gonna take a chance. Not on 40 quid. But yeah, it holds the weapon really well. Yeah, the articulation in the legs are alright, but I'm just not gonna risk the articulation in the arms. It's just not worth it. I mean, the head turns as well, but not much because of the hair. And what I like is that the other one, I've got the gun displayed on the belt. So I think that's a really nice touch as well. But they're definitely different face sculpts, 100%. Done a really, really beautiful job. I'm really impressed. I mean, for these two figures, 10 out of 10 each, any day of the week. I love them. A little bit fragile, but these are collector's items. You know, the collectors buy these. These aren't toys. Let's be honest. They sell Doctor Who figures in B&M, but they're not toys. Honestly, I'm really, really impressed, and I'm so glad that I picked them up. I mean, look at the back as well. There's also moans about the fact that Character Options are now using different coloured plastic for the faces and just painting on the eyes and the eyebrows and the mouth. I've got no issue with that at all. I think they look great. I've got no issue with the skin tones on these figures whatsoever. So yeah, 10 out of 10 any day of the week. Really, really glad I picked these up. I've not checked the website for a while, so I don't know. Well, since I ordered these when I got back, so I don't know if they're still in stock. But yeah, really impressed. So let's now take a look at the Dalek. So the Dalek looks just amazing. I've always wanted one of these. I didn't have the cash to splash in the noughties. I think I stopped buying Doctor Who figures just at the end of the Tennant era. Just had other things to do, so I missed out. I missed out on all the Forbidden Planet sets, apart from one, which was what one was it? It was the Remembrance of the Daleks 4-pack, which was in the London Forbidden Planet, and it was it was in the you know, it's still in the same place. You know, the clearance shelves in Forbidden Planet in London, where the figures they're either really old or they're just battered and everything. And this Dalek set was completely battered, so I think I paid like £20 for it, or £25. So I was well happy with that. But yeah, that was the only set I got from the noughties in relation to the classic era. But now I've finally got a Bomber Suicide Dalek, and I think he looks wonderful. And then when you look at this, you kind of think, you know, you can see why they sold it for £40. It's worth every penny. Honestly, I'm so happy I've got it. Worth every penny. Great looking Dalek. No issues with any bent guns or plunger. All the bombs are nice and secure. I like the way they're laid out. I like the scuffing around the fender. The attention to detail on these figures is just great. And looking at his brother from the B&M release, I know this is a different variation in relation to the colour and the black around the lights, but it's got the same. I mean, basically, it's exactly the same. It's got the same. It's got the same rings, the same slats. And is it the same colour? Have they used the same colour? I think it's the same colour as well. Yeah, it's just exactly the same grey, I think. Another difference is that on the B&M release, there's scuffs to the hemispheres as well. But yeah, great figure. Really impressed by this. Definitely 10 out of 10 for that Dalek. I absolutely love it. And the Movellans, just wonderful. I mean, they'll look great on display. I mean, Destiny of the Daleks, it's not the best Dalek story in the world, but it means a lot to me because I read the book first, because my dad was a train driver, so we used to go all over the country to go to museums and things like that, Manchester, everywhere. And my dad used to go in W.H. Smith's. We used to go from Euston a lot. I remember we used to go from Euston station a lot, and he used to buy his paper in W.H. Smith's. And he asked if I wanted to choose like a magazine or a comic, and I chose the Target Destiny of the Daleks novel, and I read it on that whole train journey. So I actually read the book before I actually saw the actual episode. So yeah, and we all know the actual books are better than the actual story sometimes, because you kind of make all those special effects, you make them in your head. So yeah, the story does mean a lot to me. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I doubt you'll watch many people will watch it because everyone's seen these reviews by now. I'm late to the party, as I said, because I was in Florida. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Also helps the channel. 10 out of 10 for this whole set. Highly recommended. And I'll see you in the next one.